I'm literally IDK. I was too tired. It's that's why I came live early today. Queen said, "Hey Jack, can you remember this morning, girl? I feel you. I can, because I kept the grand. Who always sleeps in? Jordy is a one-ager. Jordy will sleep in until noon if I let her. Anything before 11 a.m., she's pissed getting up. So I'm like, of course I'll keep her. I can't sleep in. Are you kidding me? This girl, I kid you not, hand underneath the thing, pulling my face up, in my face, Bama! 9 a.m. woke my ass up. 9 a.m. You never wake up at 9 a.m. I have not known that girl to ever wake up at 9 a.m. in her 17 months of living. And I've been trying to get her like on a better schedule. And I stayed up until 2 a.m. so that my grandson could watch the clocks go back, because he's young, so he's never got to watch it go back before. So it went from 1:59 to 1 a.m. here. And so I was tired. Anyways. Sister, oh my, you guys, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. It must not have been that great a news, honey, because I cannot remember. I would have put it, I'm sure it's probably, there's something on my TikTok about it. Let me look, because now I'm really curious. Wait, was it by chance, was it the that Dr. H was going to be joining us? Brittany, why did you message me, girl? You said it on Friday's live that I had news? No, Halloween. Oh. Thank you, Fuller. Thank you for my dessert. Now I'm even fuller. It was Friday night. One would think I was a drinker. I have no idea. What was the news? A story, maybe? Maybe. It was a story you wanted to tell, but the grands were around. What the fuck was it? Oh, that's right. And that was on Friday. This is Sunday. Shit, I cannot remember. I'm so glad you guys do. And I didn't drop no hints, no nuggets. Listen, in the future, just so you guys know, if that happens again, you gotta say, give us something. Give us like a sprinkle, because we know you're gonna forget. Because I legitimately have absolutely no clue. Damn it, I'm old. Yeah, but in the future, I'm saying, if I do that again in the future, tell me. You guys have to tell me, like, I gotta give you something, like, to trigger the old noggin. The only thing that I can think of that I have written down, because I've been writing notes, is just the new stuff about Liv. But that's not really, you guys aren't really interested in Liv. Just don't donate any money to her. She's pulling another scam. So exactly, that's what I said. You guys aren't interested in Liv. Liv is the one that I was telling you guys about a long time ago that did the whole I'm homeless. My computer was, yes, I'm homeless. I'm living pillar to post, and I have 5 kids, and I'm pregnant with number 6 with 4 baby daddies, blah, blah, blah. Her. She's on it again. Yes. Exactly. Oh, this 100% is a scam. Who comes on October 31st? Ballin'. Saying you have to pay rent, you're going to be evicted the next day because you haven't paid your October rent. Yet you flew a man out. You've been eating out every day, drinking until the cows come home, buying bottle after bottle after bottle. Come on, stop it. Hi, Jen. Oh, no, you're not late, honey. We're just getting started. I've been trying to figure out what this news was I was going to tell everybody on Friday night. Shit, I can't remember for nothing, love. I'm Confucius. Right. Oh, the whole thing is crazy. A mess. Yeah, now I was live earlier today. But I feel like we just kind of just chatted. Like, we went over, like, a few things, but we just kind of chatted, which I love to do. I love just coming on chatted. But, hold on, we do have to pause for the cause because, exactly, Jennifer. I think that's exactly what it is. She needs to come up with money for her child support. But she's using child support as, girl, I'm curious. I'm nosy too. You know I'm a nosy ass bitch. No, I need to know. But she keeps trying to say, well, I couldn't do this because I had to pay because of the child support. Everything's child support. You haven't ever paid child support. And then she's like, well, I wanted to do something for my baby's birthday, so I paid all this money for her to have a good birthday. That should go towards child support, but it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You gotta do it all. I just can't. He needs to be. It's crazy. It's been 4 years to pay no child support. But what pissed me off, though, and again, this goes back to the childhood trauma. Wait a minute, hold on. Remind me to come back to this. This is what we're talking about, the childhood trauma with Liv, okay? We forgot to do, in my life earlier, and I cannot forget now, we have to do praises and prayers. You guys, it's Sunday. Had a don't miss the story for us, and I thought I missed. Praises and prayers. Put anything out, you guys, that you guys, we can praise you guys for, whether it be birthdays, anniversaries. Hi, Monique. Birthdays, anniversaries, recovery dates, whatever the case may be. Anything we can praise you guys for. And then if you guys need prayers for absolutely anything, make sure you guys put that in there. I think that that is an important part of what we do every day. And so I'm sorry that I missed it last live, but we'll do it this live. And I want to, if you guys like it, if you guys don't like it, just let me know. I always think that that's something kind of important for us to share with each other. But again, you guys never have to participate. And if you don't like it, just, even if you want to do it like on the side, if you want to be like, yeah, I don't care about praise and prayers, let me know. Praise that remodels are finished happening tomorrow and no more. I pray for that. I pray that they finish the house next to me so my ass can sleep. They're building a mega mansion right outside my window, and I'm like, we were watching Santos in the fight, if that helps. We were watching Santos in the fight. Yeah. I got you, Jen. Jen asked for just a silent prayer request. We love those too. We always do those. Pray for all the people struggling right now, no matter the reason. Yes. Yeah, let's pray. Yes, let's all start our week off right. Absolutely. I know. I do. I sleep with my earpods in. Well, I've been sleeping with them off because they've been bugging my ears. Oh, M's having a baby next month. Prayers for a safe delivery and your high risk. Absolutely, positively, we'll pray for that. If you ever have any questions, message me, let me know. Happy to help however I can. It's things to work on to get you, but I'm sure if you're high risk, you have plenty of people helping you. But another new little sock gang member coming in. I love it. Yeah, to me, I haven't sucked anyone out. I mean, that's good. And surgery's on Friday. I'm thankful that you haven't knocked anyone out, Angel. Good job. And yeah, definitely prayers for your surgery Friday. Make sure you keep me in. Even if your daughter has to come in, let us know how everything goes when you have a chance. Leanne says, my husband had a bit of a setback with his amputation, but they said he may be home by the end of the month. Well, I'm glad he's going to possibly be home by the end of the month. I'm sorry about the setback. We will keep praying for him. Ouch. Praying for everyone in the sock gang to have good holidays. Yeah, me too. Holidays are a tough time. Praise for a school friend who found out treatment worked and she's cancer free. Brittany, that's amazing. That is me. I wanted to be able to ring that bell and say that for my mama. Did you see Christy's video about Santos laughing because they jumped him and thought it was funny? I didn't see that. He said it was funny because that's what Santos... absolutely. Listen, shit comes back around. It's... He's like, oh, how can you guys do that? Or people... This is what I heard Santos. I didn't see Chris's video, but... this is when he was complaining how he was so sore by having to beat up 5 guys on his own and then have to pack the house up and take Chrome for a walk while he was getting no help from Bree. And I'm like, beat up 5 guys on your own? No. You were in a couple of different fights. But then again, look what you did with Mom. Fight fair. Fight fair, don't fight at all. Again, that's Gen X. That's what we did. You know, it was fight fair where you didn't fight. That's all there is to it. I have a question for you later about my, what? Oh, daughter-in-law. I was like, your dill. Queen Dolby. That definitely has to be an after-hours question. If your little dildo needs some, got questions about that, I wouldn't know. I can't answer that question. Just kidding. She is having ligament pain. For ligament pain? Low, is it like low stomach or in the back? Mainly is heat, obviously. Not too hot, but a mild heat. And stretching. Or a belly band. If it's low stomach, use one of those belly bands that lifts the tummy up and takes some weight off. Actually, that just, they didn't have those when I was having kids. But most of the people that I've helped deliver, even my daughters, they couldn't go without them. We just be vibing after dark. Wait. We just be, listen, what y'all do with your deals after, listen. It's okay. He cried because he didn't have his glove. Not the glove. The one with the gold rings on it. Wait. We need to make sure if we have any community members who don't have food. Yes, please, you guys, please do. Also, and she put, oh, I just did, Megan. Also, there are, if you are somebody who is going to be affected by the EBT either not being processed or being delayed, whatever the case may be, please look into your local area. I know where I live, several restaurants and some stores are doing free food. You come in and some of them you show your EBT card, and some of them they say they have like a code word. Can you put it on, we'll just say Sock Gang. Can you put it on Sock Gang's tab, and then your food is free. So check for those things as well. But if we have any Sock Gang members that need help, we'll let us know, and we will definitely do what we can do. Let me see. I see this one, Jennifer. Hold on. Let me look back. I have to sneeze. Oh, here we go. Oh, Lemon Nicole. She is in trouble for not paying child support. Her baby daddy has been. Oh, I think so, because I read those ones, but then there's nothing from he's been on her shit about not paying, and then I haven't seen anything after that. So if you said anything after that, because I responded to that one, then yeah, it is. Same, okay, in New Hampshire. Man. 6 weeks and 1 day. I swear it's been like 15 weeks now. Let me look. Was it okay? Montana isn't sending anyone their food stamps. I'm scared, but I know certain resources will help. I know, I thought, no, I don't know if it was just everywhere, if it was certain states. I thought that there was a 15-day extension. Again, I used to work for the department. And in the past, we've had this many times. Again, every situation is different. It really depends on who's running shit. Okay? In the past, we would come down to the day and we would have an emergency extension. So no one's ever got cut off. They may have been a little bit late. Nonetheless, it is an extremely scary thought process. It is right before the holidays. There is just a whole lot to it. So I don't know what we can do, but we will see. We will try to figure out something. I want to make sure, just like everyone else, right, that Salt Gang is taken care of. I always say this is not about me. We are a community. Okay? So if you guys need something, send me a message and we'll see what we can do. I can't guarantee anything, but we'll see what we can do. They're to restart this week. No, you're not, Yolanda. No, the hell you are not. My ass. This is the first time in ETV history that this has happened. Well, we've been in a process where it's happened. Like, I worked for the department for 20 years. So I know it's been close before, but it's actually never happened. We've never got to the date to where it's passed. Like, we've gotten real close. We've had an extension, and then it was lifted. So no one actually ever went without. So in that case, yes, you were absolutely correct. Other than Kansas, some people have received them and some did not. I don't know if it's done in the same. I don't know if it's dumb. I don't know if it's done the same everywhere. I know in our state, it goes based off of your AU number, which is your assistance unit case number. It's whatever the last digit of that number is the date that you would get them. So we'll just say if your number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then you would get your benefits on the 6th of the month. Now, if you are set to get your food stamps early in the month, there's a good possibility it might have come through early because they have to have a certain amount of time in order to shut them off. Yours is by last name. Oh, that's interesting. How would they do that? Interesting. Costco wanted to renew the membership. I had to work out on my son's birthday. Wait, what'd you say before that? Well, we'll listen. I don't want none of y'all, no Salt Gang members, to stress about Thanksgiving, okay? If this is not all taken care of and figured out, we will figure it out, okay? I don't want no one in here to worry about what you're going to do for Thanksgiving dinner. Everyone's going to have a Thanksgiving dinner. We will figure it out. Come hell or high water, honey. We will figure it out together, okay? Interesting. That seems so confusing to me. It seems like it would just be easy by the way we do it, by the last number. You just know the date. I don't know. Only got food stamps. Oh, not the USA Team Live invited me. Thank you, WV Mama. So beautiful. Because of my 2-year-old and being pregnant. I was only being able to work 16 hours. Do you also get, you don't have to tell me on here, but I want to make sure you also get WIC too, because that is super important. And I don't think, oh no, WIC is federal. I wonder if WIC is affected too. Yeah, a lot of churches are doing, will do Thanksgiving handouts. I know a lot of you guys were talking about, what's that store called with the quarter? The quarter for the cart? And you'll be more than happy to donate Thanksgiving. You are, Carrie, you are so sweet. Okay. I will save that, and then when we get there, we will figure it all out. Aldi. I heard Aldi's has boxes, like Thanksgiving boxes for $40 or something. Now, I've never been to an Aldi, so I don't know what, yeah, I agree, Black. I like how, already lost it. I got so excited by it. Who just said they would donate them? I took a picture of it. There it is, Carrie. How Carrie said that she'll donate to 3 Stock Gang family members to do it like that. Maybe I'll find a way to match people up, because again, I don't ever want any money like coming to me and me trying to donate out and then somebody say something about money or whatever. But if we figure it out to where we have people who are in need and people who want to donate, maybe what we do is we'll match families up, or, you know, match people up, do like a secret turkey instead of a secret Santa. A secret turkey. Well, whatever. And then you guys can do that together. Walmart pickup orders. There we go. So we'll figure it all out. We have a little bit of time. We have like a week or so to figure it out, and we'll go from there. Stated today, restart as early as Wednesday. Perfect. Has a Thanksgiving meal using Dollar Tree items? Dollar Tree items? I think, oh, we don't have Dollar Tree out here. I was like, wait a minute. Wait, do we have Dollar Tree? We do. We don't have Dollar General. Gobble givers. Heather, that may be for Angie After Dark. Heather's willing to donate some gobble gobble. She's in the giving mood. Stop it. Oh my God. Listen, over here at the Sock Gang, we go above and beyond to help. Stop it. Oh my God, my eyeballs. Oh, hold on, I can't read nothing. Oh my God. Y'all are the best. Oh my God. That was so funny. I was not the only one that thought that. Do not play it off now like none of you thought that. Heather is... Heather goes above and beyond. Oh my gosh. You are the best. I appreciate it. Brenda! Good Shelf gives food too at our grocery store. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that. Secret Turkey Santa. Benefits were ordered by a judge, repaid by the 5th. That's what I figured. Yeah, it is just too much. Gobbled in here. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, technically it's kind of after dark. It's dark. We're doing $40 meals. Feeds 10 people. Yeah, that's right. We'll probably do something like along those lines for whatever. We'll figure it out. I just don't want nobody stressing out over Thanksgiving dinner. Listen, I needed that laugh, okay? I needed that. Heather, thank you. Love, I needed that. Girl. Giving the gobble, 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 gobble 3,000. You guys are the best. We love us a good Heather. We love us a good Heather. She was cracking me up when all that stuff was going on. She kept saying, not this Heather, not this Heather, not me, not this Heather. I'm a silent watcher. But oh, thank you so much, Diana, and thanks for coming out of the bushes. We appreciate that. Just send me a message, like whoever wants to help donate. Just like maybe say like how many families or whatever, and then if whoever needs help, let us know, and we'll try to fix it all up. Look at you guys, even bringing the people out of the bushes. You guys are the best. And not the bad one. Yolanda, gobble, gobble, bitches. Because you're funny. All right, what do you guys want to talk about this evening? What do you want to talk about this evening? Get you, Desiree. I love them. I got flowers. Just came back in. Oh, Missy, we were talking about, we're doing prayers and praises, and we were talking about, with the food stamps ending, it sounds like maybe there was an order for them to, and you still got your book, thank God. Sounds like there was an order for them to be issued out, but we're not sure. But some Socking members said that they would be willing to kind of like do an adopt a family. I think there's Walmart and Aldi and something else that has Thanksgiving boxes for $40. And so we're saying if there's people who are in need of one, to let us know. And then if you want to help, let me know. And then we'll match it up. So that way, let me get this nasty hoe coming in, because we're talking about gobble givers. And then we'll match it up. That way there's no money going to anybody. You guys can help the individual family or do a order pickup, whatever the case may be, and we will get it all figured out. Hey, Betty. Beautiful Betty, in our continued prayers. Hope all is going well with you. All right, listen. Please keep my grandson in the prayers. He's still in the ICU. Oh, Sandra. Continuing to keep you and your families and your grandbaby in my prayers. I think I told you this before, but I'm going to tell you again, because us grandmas need reminders. Make sure to take care of yourself too, right? Make sure you're getting as much rest as you can. Make sure you're eating, you're hydrating, and make sure you take those times to walk away when you need to, right? To take those breaks. I would usually need to go use the bathroom. And that'd be my moment just to kind of get away, walk, go get a crap, whatever the case may be. So make sure you take care of you too. That way you're strong for your baby and for the grandbaby. I would need help. Okay, just send Miranda. Send me a message. What I should do is actually put a mod in charge of this. For now, you guys can send it to me, and then I'll figure out a mod, and we'll figure it out. But we'll get you. Of course, darling. Okay, what do you guys want to talk about? It's all on y'all. I don't know how long I'll be live, but as long as you guys need me, I'm here. As long as there's stuff for us to talk about. What's happening on the tickety-tockety streets. Thank you so much, Leslie. You're freaking amazing. I appreciate you. I would also need help. I'm a single mother too, struggling. Absolutely. Well, just message. Send me a DM. What have you missed? I can't even get it out. What have you missed, Yolanda? Yeah, so either send, okay, if you can send either Yolanda or Leslie a message, let's do it that way. If you want to help and how many people, and if you need help. Yes, I have it right here. She's like, nice, Dale. What we're talking about is helping out with okay. I was doing three things at once in my mind. For Thanksgiving, could you pin who to message? Yes. Look, I just nominated Yolanda, and she doesn't even know what's going on. So for Sock Gang members who may need help for if the food stamp thing still ends or whatever, for Sock Gang members who may need help for Thanksgiving and or who wants to donate or to help out, if they can message in, and then we'll try to match people up and do it that way. And they would all have to be done via like a pickup order, again, because no money is going to go to me or to anybody, right? It would be like a pickup order. We'll figure those things out. This just kind of came in. People just started offering and people needing it. So we're going to make it work. We want to make sure everybody has a Thanksgiving. Okay. Of course, darling. And so you had Brooke, or Leslie was just there, and then here's, let me pin Yolanda. Let me just do it this way. I wonder if I should... This may change. What? Did that just get unpinned? Hold on. Why does it keep unpinning my... Oh, why can't it pin my comment? Oh, it's because I put in there if you want or need help. Never mind. It won't send through. Okay. Oh, to me? Miranda? Okay, I just followed you. I may mod you later. Right now, I'm still not modding anybody, but we're almost done. And then I'll be modding everyone through. I just have one more thing to do. Okay, perfect. Where good love. Yes, Brandy too. Thank you. Absolutely. I know, you, Beth, and Principal all have so much going on. So that's why I was thinking if we can use Yolanda, Black Widow, Leslie's willing to help. I want you guys to focus on your health. You guys have so much going on. Where'd it go? Wait, where'd it go? Here we go. Okay. Melody Buzzard. That's who you guys were asking about. You can help too, Megan? Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have lots of help. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. It all just came out tonight, so let me process it through on what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, how it will work, what we all think out, and we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen, Captain. So we do around here. Okay, so you guys were asking about Melody Buzzard. Now, I don't know a whole lot on this story, the situation. This is the one of this beautiful little girl. We kind of talked a little bit about that had went missing. New search is conducted. This was 2 days ago. Disguised on a wait, hold on. Let's watch this. Oh, this is 45 minutes. This one says she was disguised on a 3,000-mile road trip. Hold on. FBI Director Kash Patel report. What? She was sold by her mom? What the hell? I really don't want to listen to Kash Patel. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, this one's 35 minutes too. These are all super long. Oh, of course, guys. Listen, this is all for y'all. Let's watch this one. And then what I'll have to do is I'll watch some of these longer ones, and then I can condense it.
We have new images of a missing 9-year-old girl, Melody Buzzard, from Lompoc, California. The sheriff's office says it appears that Melody is wearing a wig that is darker and straighter than her natural hair. This photo was captured October 7th at a California car rental business, just a week before she was reported missing. Melody was on a road trip with her mother, Ashley, pictured on the left here. Police say Ashley is not cooperating with the search for her daughter. Melody's aunt told our Ashley Banfield the family is desperate for answers.
our whole family's praying for her safety, and just if anybody knows anything, please call the tip lines and, just let us know. It's never too late to call.
Missing case picking up more and more national traction. Police say Melody's school last saw her in August. Then on October 7th, Melody and her mom, police say, left on a road trip out to the Midwest. They visited Nebraska and they made a stop in Kansas. Her mom then got back on the 10th. A week later, when no one came to pick up homework for Melody, the school district did a welfare check, discovering that Melody was nowhere to be found. Now the FBI is involved in this investigation. Melody remains an at-risk missing person. Joining us now, News Nation National Security.
Wait, I want to, because I was writing notes. Did it say, because I want to make sure I have it correct, because I'm writing down notes. So she was last seen in school in mid-August. They went on a road trip. They went to the Midwest somewhere. And then did it say that the mom returned alone? So the mom is back home, but not the daughter. Ooh. And mom returned. Oh my God. On the 10th, thank you. Makes me sick. Okay, hold on.
Contributor Tracy Walder. She's a former CIA officer and FBI special agent. Tracy, I've been following this case for the last several weeks. At one point, police believed that Melody could have been missing for up to a year or more. The last photo they have of her with the curly hair was from 2 years ago, so she could look much different. I also saw some local reporting of police going to the mom's house as they were looking for information.
I was just going to ask
that. The question I keep
Where's
getting is, why hasn't the mom been arrested or taken into custody if she is not cooperating? How would you answer?
Wait, so is this the... Are they saying this is the child or this is the mom? That's the child, right? Oh my God.
Answer that question.
Yeah, and does anybody know where the dad is? Oh, well, he won't be with any help. Wow. He passed away. It's a child in a wig. Okay. When she was a baby. Wow. God.
Well, thank you for having me, Marty. You're absolutely right. They did give her 72 hours to produce Melody or face arrest. And so my guess is there could be a few reasons. I think the first maybe is they want to see if she leads them to Melody. I think, she is making some moves. I know she was trying to kind of feverishly rent a rental vehicle. And so part of me wonders if that's what they're doing. She is essentially worth more to them free because she could lead them to Melody rather than incarcerated, because she obviously, as you mentioned before, has been so combative and not willing to help.
So we're starting to get more evidence, more of a clear picture of the timeline when she was last seen. How is this helping investigators right now, especially this latest possible image of her?
I think that timeline is extremely crucial because, as you mentioned before, they had thought she hadn't been seen for a year. And so that is going to take an inordinate amount of time to essentially trace her last steps from a year. But thank goodness that the school actually stepped in and was able to give them a much tighter time frame.
Thank God.
And from there, they were able to obtain those pictures. So that's incredibly useful. It will be very useful to local police as well as to the FBI in hopefully finding her in a much quicker manner than they would have with that 1 year time frame.
It's so delicate dealing with the mom in this case. If she knows where Melody is right now, how do police handle her?
It's interesting because I also would be curious to know if the grandmother has said anything. So Ashley Buzzard's mom, she lives in and around the area as well and is in contact with her. So my guess is I believe they are probably leveraging her as well to deal with Ashley and to give a sense of how she will respond to this. But you're right. It's incredibly difficult, especially when you have a mother who is absolutely not willing to participate in finding her own daughter.
It doesn't make sense. I know a lot of people are watching this case. If you've seen Melody, please call 911 immediately, or the mom.
Wow, that is really crazy. Tonight I'll watch the FBI director did a 45-minute rundown on this. Your granddaughter is missing and you're talking to your daughter. Right. Yeah, the whole situation is crazy. They did go back to her house, though, and took her in for questioning. Ooh, I would love to see that. Listen, I love to watch a good interrogation. Okay? I love to watch a good interrogation. Yeah, I'm afraid so, Jennifer. I saw a couple of things, like, early on that said that they think that she had been sold. And I'm like, where are we getting that information? Well, now, shit, it makes sense. Is any kind of custody case or anything? No, apparently her father passed away when she was a baby. So I'm just so curious now as to what happened beforehand, why the trip to the Midwest, and then to come back without her by her. So I'm going to listen to, as much as he drives me crazy listening to him, I'm going to listen to the director of the FBI's full breakdown of the story. It's 45 minutes. And I would do it on here, but I can't hold the iPad up for 45 minutes. Plus, I don't know if I'll be awake that long. Tell you, that food was, listen, I love me a good chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes and gravy. But that is heavy food. I am ready to fall out. But I will watch that tonight, and we will go over it tomorrow. Let's add her into our purse, because listen, I can't even fathom being a child and being God knows where and God knows what happening. And the fear that must, like, and then knowing your mom, your own mother, your own mother took you there, handed you, or did the act herself, right? Did whatever happened. Your mother did that to you. Mind blowing. Your mother is the one person in this world that means I can't. I have no idea. Like, I don't have a whole lot of information on this. I've watched like little bits and pieces, but like I said, I'm gonna watch the full rundown from the director of the FBI tonight, and then I'll have a better understanding. I don't have a lot to go off of right now to give any type of guess. I missed it all. I had to use the restroom. Basically, what they were saying is they now have a shorter timeline. They had thought that she had been missing for about a year, but she was last seen in school mid-August, and then she was taken out. She was taken out to go on a vacation or whatever. Her and the mom went on a road trip, and they went to the Midwest, stopped at a couple of different states, and then the mom returned on October 10th without her, and now is not cooperating with the police at all. That's crazy. Okay, Nebraska and Kansas, Mike Kelly. What is her name again? Her name is Melody. It's spelled M-E... Let me just put it in here. Just because it has a unique spelling. And the last name is Buzzard. Oops. And then I put in the spelling I want, and it changed it. There you go. And then on the YT, it's called the Enforcement Files right here. Here's the video of the rundown with the FBI director. And this is
my fellow Americans, stop what you're doing right now.
It says, missing 9-year-old girl Melody Buzzard disguised on a 3,000-mile road trip. FBI director speaks out. That's all it says. So I will watch it and we will find out. Yeah. in Cali, right? I'm not 100% sure. I really don't have enough information on this right now to really talk about it. So I'm trying not to say too terribly much. Yeah, there's just too many trafficked kids and women in this. But don't release the Epstein files. Yeah, so I'm going to watch it tonight too, and then we will for sure talk about that tomorrow. Oh, they are in the California. Okay, I thought I heard California. I truly hope she is found. My heart feels really heavy. My heart just suddenly feels really, really heavy. I hope she is found safe and sound. I can only imagine the childhood trauma. She's found alive, the childhood trauma she is going to endure. And I hope that she is found alive. Regardless. Wow. Hold on. My mind is like, it is a scary. I'm terrified for like I'm terrified this is the world that my grandkids have to grow up in. Exactly, Miranda. Right. She's like, can't imagine my boys are older and I still have to worry. This world is scary as hell. Amen. What was the name of the YT? Hold on. It's called, The Enforcement Files. The Enforcement Files. You're welcome, love. It's weird how, like, things can happen or you can hear things or whatever. You talk about something and how it can completely change your entire mood. We went from, laughing and cracking jokes and, even, like, talking about this story, it was okay. And then suddenly hearing details. And as soon as I heard that the mom came back alone, I just started feeling, and now just out of nowhere, I feel very heavy. My heart feels very heavy. I feel very, I don't know. I don't have a good feeling. I don't like this. This reminds me of Coda's case, kind of. Coda's? What is that? I don't think I remember that. God got me. Yes, we're just talking about the Melody Buzzard case. And we're just praying that she's okay. Oh, thank you, Heather. I think it really just comes with kind of a natural, wholeheartedly, I care about people, right? I could never just talk about a story like this and then just, okay, well, da-da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do that. And also, I think doing the work that I've done for so long, you learn to get gut instincts, get feelings about things, yeah. I just have it's this weird feeling I get in my stomach. Oh, I could tell you guys a crazy story. I could tell you a crazy story where the pit of this feeling I have right now in the pit of my stomach potentially saved my life. It's a stinking feeling that empathy is real and can't be faked. Amen. Amen to that. Yeah. That's why I would have never been a good, like, broadcaster or journalist or whatever. Because I can't just... All right, so tonight, this with, and, she's been gone for 3,000 miles or whatever, the details and mom's accents. And back to you, Jim. Okay, well, today on the weather, like, I could never do that. I'd be like, no, back it up. I need all the details. Like, I just cannot. But I do have, I haven't had this feeling for a long time, but I have a very weird feeling in my stomach. I don't like it. Don't you listen, Stacy? Don't. Oh, Cody Brigsby. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Yes. Listen, y'all never have to apologize. Rhonda, just come in and be happy. I'm so thankful when y'all are here. No worries at all. I'm just thankful y'all's here. That was in your city. Yeah, that is crazy. I don't know, but I'm going to watch it tonight, and then we'll definitely talk about it tomorrow. Okay, do you guys want to go back to the story that I was talking about before, which was because it clicked because I said childhood trauma, where I was talking about Liv, or do you want to know about the story that, where this feeling I have right now in the pit of my stomach potentially saved my life? Here, we'll do a poll. We haven't done a poll in a long time. And we'll do both today. Do you want to go back to Liv for red and me blue? So red is Liv, blue is me. Red is going back to the Liv story and the childhood trauma, and blue is, we'll start with my pit. This is a landslide. Liv, they don't care about you and your scamming ass. Please stop it. Yay. Listen, we'll do both, but I know I started a story and then I forgot we hadn't done praises and prayers, so I wanted to do that and I stopped mid-story. So I want to make sure we go back to it. Okay, and then 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do my story. Okay, so this was back in like, I don't know, like 2008 maybe, 2009, something around there. Anyways, the state started this thing, not one for them. Don't funny. The state started this thing where, and for some reason, all of our state offices out here, or at least in my area, were all at like a transit center, right? So they offered us, I don't know, I think it was like $300 a month or something to take the transit, to take the city bus into work instead of driving for what, let me turn these off, for whatever. I had never rode a bus and I'm very, very, very directionally challenged. Let me tell you. I was like, $300 a month and I don't have to drive. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it for 1 month and see if I like it. So I did. I took the city bus, and again, the bus stops at my work. Like, it literally went right to my work. So it was great. I actually ended up loving it because I had time to myself. Anyways, that's not the point. So I was taking the bus to work, and then I get off. Okay. This is where we need the whiteboard. Here, I'll use this paper. Hold on, I gotta draw this out a little bit. Okay, so this is the road. Oh, it's backwards for you guys. Okay, this is the road. So the bus stop was here on this side, like up, right? And so I'd have to come down the hill. Yeah. So I would come here, backwards for me. So I would come down and I'd walk across the street this way. Sorry, this way. Every day. I went down this way and then across the street because my house was down there, right? So this day, the bus driver, there was a light here, right? And so, this is so confusing because it's backwards. Anyways, so there's a light here. So the bus driver says, hey, are you okay if I just let you out here so you don't have to go through the light and then stop again? I'm like, works for me because this is my side of the road. I just never walked on it because whatever. So he lets me out. First time ever, he lets me out on this side of the road, okay? So as I'm walking down this side of the road, I get to, there's like this little like bridge thing that's like an overpass, right? So I walk right here, and mind you, it's like a overpass, not a cars or anything, but underneath is like water running and woods and whatever. There's no like trees because it's just covering that area. As I was walking right over this thing, a branch, like a berry branch, was like, we'll say this is my leg, wrapped around, oh, I have two legs, wrapped around my legs like this, intertwined, I don't know how. So I'm like, what the hell? I feel it scratching. I couldn't move one leg. And so I bend down and I'm trying to get it out and it's like pricking my fingers. Let me go back here. Right here is a drive, there's like several houses. So it's like another road, right? So there's several houses up here. Now, mind you, I go by Angie. Everybody, that obviously, Shelby is the only one that ever puts my government out here. But nonetheless, I go by Angie on everything, including work for the state. Everything just said Angie. Never, ever, ever is Angela ever used. Okay? So as I'm bent down right here on this bridge trying to untangle my legs from this this blackberry bush, and I'm like, I'm literally saying this. Where the fuck did this damn blackberry bush come? And like getting irritated, I hear a girl's voice, Angela. And instantly it made me look because nobody calls me that. I'm only ever called that by my parents. Ever. And so I look over and I'm like, huh? And she's like, Angela, come here. And I'm like, hold on. My dumbass. I'm like, hold on. I'm still trying to undo it. Well, here comes, I think a car was coming this way or something, or maybe down this way. I hear a man's voice, go, go, go. And the girl says, no, we have to do it now. And he's like, we'll get her tomorrow. Now I'm like, what the? At this point, I'm grabbing the branch from off my legs, and I cannot get this branch off my legs for nothing. So my house was down here. It was on this side of the road though, but down this way. So two cars pull out and go down here. I'm on my phone and I'm terrified because my kids are at home and the car went this way towards my home. So I call as I'm still trying, I have blood running to my hands. I'm still trying to get the stupid, this goddamn puzzle. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta do another one. If you guys can do me a favor, you guys can keep tapping, do your daily heart me's if you haven't, little gifts, keep commenting while I'm doing this because I find that's why I do the puzzle twice. Anyways, I have a horrible pit in my stomach because my kids are at home and no one's there. I call Trey answers and I explain, Trey, lock the doors right now. And he's like, Mom, what's wrong? I'm like, lock the doors. I think someone just tried to kidnap me. Jamal, little old Jamal, he was like 9 years old. Trey was like 14. One of Trey's friends and Jamal, they're literally in just their basketball shorts. They all got baseball bats. They are running down towards me. Oh, this gives me shivers thinking about it again. They are running towards me, and I finally get the branch off of me, and I'm running towards them, right? And they're like, what happened? What happened? I'm like, I don't know, just get in the house, get in the house, get in the house, get in the house. So yes, we get into the house. Listen, Heather, I don't know. You think that's crazy? Hold on. It's about to get crazier. Okay? We get in the house, they're like, what happened? I'm like, I have no idea. And I explain everything. We call the police. The police said, okay, we'll take a report over the phone. Probably just a freak random accident. And I'm like, nobody calls me Angela. Literally nobody. Angela's on nothing. And they're like, well, maybe it was a woman saying your name. Maybe he was talking to her. Maybe her name was Ann. They completely passed it off. I said, okay. So remember, I take the bus to my work every day, right? Was it the next day? It's either 1 or 2 days later. One of the other social workers, her daughter went missing. They couldn't find her daughter. And I was like, what the hell? That's so crazy. Oh my God, I'm gonna pray for you and da 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 da. Well, her daughter was kidnapped by a man and a woman. And they ended up letting her go because she was so tall. They tried to put her in the trunk, couldn't put her in the trunk, put her in the back of the seat, and she was making a lot of noise. And anyways, they ended up letting her out smart. That's how they were able to identify that there was a man and a woman. Okay. Well, now all of a sudden, now you have two people that work in the same office. We literally sit like this was her desk, this was my desk, right? So now the police call me back. They're like, okay, well, wait a minute. We want more information. So I give them all the information that I had. And even though it had been a few days, they passed it off like, no big deal. I'm like, whatever. So I didn't remember like every detail, like the cars and all that stuff. I knew enough, like colors and whatnot, but not like license plates, anything. They're like, well, where was that at again? And I explained to them. I took them right back up. I explained to them everything where I got off the bus. I'm like, I've never got off the bus on this side before. Had he dropped me off on this side where he was supposed to drop me off, they would have had me. Because I would have walked right past them. They were tucked back up in here. I would have never seen them. I would have walked right past them. They could have grabbed me. Oh, so anyway, so I'm on this side. So I walked to the bridge and he says, what day was that? And I told him and I called and made a report. Remember I told you this is a bridge? Underneath is like just all woods and like the water that runs through. They found a BODY under there of another family member of a social worker. Literally like a day or two before that. Never solved. Never solved. At least not that I know of. Never solved. Never came up. Nothing. No clue what happened. Yeah, it was crazy. And that was that, like, I think back of it all the time about how crazy that is. And mind you, I kept taking the bus only for after we found out about the person underneath the bridge. I went back to driving. The $300 was not worth it at that point. Was not worth my life. But that pit in my stomach that I had, and I'm like, where did that had that blackberry bush not been wrapped around my legs that I could not get off, I would have walked across the street. But anyway, so the next day I still go to take the bus because I'm thinking, whatever, I'm just dramatic, whatever. I'm walking back, that blackberry bush gone. I looked all over. There is no blackberry bushes. There's no bushes at all because, again, it's like a little bridge over a overpass. It was the craziest situation. So, yeah, all of it. And I'm like, there has to be a connection. Like, to me, there's no way. That is way too coincidental that all of us either work together or in the same field. All in the same area. Let me see if I can find out. Hold on. Let me see. I know her daughter's name. Let me see if I can look up and see if that was ever solved. Hold on. One moment. I'm telling you, Ren, people who don't believe think I'm kidding all the time. I'm like, I'm telling you right now, he placed that branch there. Because again, how would a branch get, again, my two legs? It was wrapped around, intertwined in between my legs, going up my legs. I had holes, and I saved those pants for so long because I had holes in the pants to show where the branches were. There is zero way that would just happen from just a casual walk home while I'm scrolling on my phone. That branch was there for a reason, and it saved my life. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can find it. I'll look for it and see if I can find it, but I am telling you. And then every time I think about it and I think about how my boys, as little as they were, I was so mad at them though for leaving that house because the cars went speeding off that way. But the way they came to protect their mama, oh man, they was ready. Had their baseball bats. They was running so fast. My babies was gonna come save their mama. I tell you. Literally, Heather, I'm like, lock the doors. They're like, what's wrong? I'm like, I think someone tried to get. Okay, they locked the doors. They left the girls inside, locked the doors, grabbed their bags, and out the door they came running to their mama. Okay? They was like, we got you. Amen. Because we're ready to protect their mama bear. Amen. They was. They was like, we got. Man, if that happened now, they'd be like, Mom, get your old ass on. Hi, Mom Rachel. I forgot. I totally forgot all about that story all these years. That is so funny. Man, well, it's not funny at all. But it's just, I just can't get, I hate things that are not answered or not solved, right? I don't like unsolved mysteries. I don't like any of that. Like, I need an end and I need to know why it happened. So how is it that two of us sit, this way? They not even we're in the same damn office, but the fact that we sit, like she was on the other side of the wall, kitty corner from me. I get an attempted napping one day. They nap her child the next day in her car, and then another one is found. And she worked at a different office. Yeah, Angie, I'm the same. Like, I have to have an answer for everything. I have to have an answer. Wait, what did Queen say? When I was a teen, my friends were all kidnapped. No way, and your dog saved you? Oh my God. I wonder if a social worker had their child. Oops. Rhonda, that's exactly what they think. That's exactly what they think. Yeah, they feel like, for some reason, I feel like I do kind of remember, let me see. I feel like I do kind of remember something about that coming up. Because what put it together was the fact that it was a man and a woman, which is apparently a rare combo for napping. So they felt like it was a mother and a mom and a dad. And that was kind of the route that they were going when they were searching. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Is this what let me see. Why is everyone requesting me all of a sudden? That is gracious. Is this one? Hold on. Sorry. Give me 1 second. No, that's not it. I can't find it. I have to have more information. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, crazy. Make sure you check out. Okay, I will, Jennifer. Kush told people to message you about Thanksgiving. Huh? That's crazy. Okay. Wait, who just told me to check your messages? You see how my mind works that fast? I'm like, someone just told me to check their message. Boxer Mom. Hey, love. Oh, Jennifer. Did you just recently send it? I don't see anything from you. If Jennifer, if you sent me a oh, it's in, would be in request. Oh, hold on. There it is. All I have is a live from you, love. You shared a live today. That's all I have. Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, I can't check out another live. First of all, that live ended, but I can't check out another live while I am live, honey. Usually if it's something like, if you want me to check something out, like, that has to do with what we're talking about, then send a message and ask me to check it right then. If not, just do it as a, when you get off. So that way I don't stop everything I'm doing to go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, next time if you can just say that, like, in the message, that would be so helpful. Because if not, I think it's what we're talking about, and then I'm like, oh, interesting. She solved the case. She solved it. I'm done. I'm like, wait. Right when I said that, Sid's next message is, she was found. It was a horrible case. I'm like, what was case? We don't check lives with Angie's live. Angie is the live. I'm getting so tired. Okay. Oh, that's because it's actually 9 o'clock. Do you guys want to hear about the Liv stuff? What she said yesterday? Or do you guys want to do it tomorrow? Do we care that much? I think I'm just more pissed about what she's saying to her kids. Yes? Okay. Oh, I'm good. Listen, I can go. It's only 8 o'clock. If I go to sleep right now, honey, I'll be up. Okay. So, as a reminder, she's the one that was in Texas. I lied. She was not in Texas. Well, she does. But she was in Florida, and she did the whole thing. She was homeless. She was living with the kids in the car. Then her ego was prego. Remember? She had to get, you know, the AB, right? All of that happened. Okay. Then all of a sudden, people were just flooding her with money. Like, one guy was like $500 in one day. She was just getting flooded with money. Every single day she was getting hundreds of dollars, because if not, she was telling people she was going to have to sleep in the car. Okay? Then randomly she just ends up back at Texas in her apartment. Now, mind you, this was all at the very end of August. Okay? So September, poof, she's back at her apartment in August. Or sorry, September 1st, she's back in her apartment in Texas that she said that she lost. I know we're going backwards, but it's imperative. It's important for what's happening right now. People are like, you said you lost your apartment in Texas. How are you now at your apartment in Texas? Everyone sent you so much money because you had an apartment. You said you lost everything. All your pictures, your clothes, everything is all gone. She's like, oh, well, by the grace of God, my mom paid it and we were able to work together and blah, 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 blah. So now I have my apartment. Okay. Then she got her check from YT. Even though she says she's not monetized, I've shown you guys proof on Social Blade to show that she's getting paid, and she made about some people, I don't know where they got the number. They said $22,000 she got in September. I don't know that to be true. YT, according to Social Blade, says around $8,000 to $14,000 is what she would have received September 21st. Now, that is not including all of the cash apps that she was getting, okay? So she got that September 21st, so she could have used that to pay her October rent. Then her car breaks down. She says that her stepdad was going to pay for her to get a new car. Okay. Now remember, she had Gamer Bay come out and was there. He was the first one to put the hands on the little boy. Okay. Then he left. Then she had a one-nighter. Then he left, and then baby's dad came in and stayed. Also put hands on the child. All that just to catch you guys up on where we're at, okay? Miranda, listen, Miranda says, damn, and I haven't been able to get any help. Remember that, because that right there is my entire point of this. She says, she sits down, and she does a live. Oh, my little chunk. Oh, my God. Sorry, I just opened this, and look at this. Jordy, the day she was born. I tell you, my thing is trying to give me baby fever. How did that randomly just pop up? Hold on. Sorry, I had to send it to my daughter to let her know I wanted another one. Anyways. Okay. So, she does a live on Halloween and says, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I really just don't know what I'm going to do. I can't get help for shit. I just can't buy a break. What the did you just say? I can't buy a break. Mind you, she has been saying this entire time that she can't or that she doesn't have any bills to pay. Her baby dad pays all the bills. Her family comes from money. They got old money, new. Oh wait, let me back up a little bit before she even says this. 2 nights before that, she was on live talking about racism and colorism and all of this stuff, right? And so she was like, kept telling people, you're just mad because you're dark skinned and you're a broke bitch and you're ugly and blah blah. What? What does it? So she's literally calling every single person broke and ugly. But it's because you look like that and I look like this, and so that's that. What? This woman is so self-absorbed and looks, it's absolutely crazy. Okay. But now on the 31st, she says, this is how she starts live. I had to sit down with my kids yesterday and tell them I have to leave again. Because remember, I told you guys she left right before Mother's Day, and she left to Florida for 4 months. She was gone for 4 months. She just gets back, and she's back to seeing them at a regular schedule. I'm like, okay, good. It's not great parenting, but you're doing good because you're seeing them all the time. Now she says she told her kids she's going to leave again because she can't afford to pay her rent this month. She's going to be evicted. And she's like, and then my daughter just broke down and says, no, you can't leave me. You can't leave me. Don't leave me. You can't leave me. She's like, I have nothing else to do because your father is putting me on child support. He's making me pay child support. So I have no choice but to go. Well, if you don't have any money to pay your rent here, how are you going to have money to pay your rent anywhere? It would be cheaper to pay your rent here than to have to pack everything up and try to move somewhere else and get a, you know what I'm saying, rent a whole place or whatever. So I don't believe that she actually even told her kids that, because she never said that before. She just takes off. And then says, so my rent is $2,400, or I owe $2,400. She's like, oh, well, there's like 476 people in here. So if 100 of you guys just sent me $20, then I can hit my $2,000 limit. Like, I can't buy a break. Mind you, a lot of the people that were in there were people that sent her money the last time that she was homeless and had no place to go. And then boom, she ends up in an apartment that she told them she lost. Is that not the biggest slap in the face? Can you imagine if you're scrolling social media and you see a mom who's pregnant and her 2 small kids, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, sitting in a car, and you send her money for them to get out of the car into the hotel? What? What is this?
thinks he's flying this. Also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. No, I don't want your number. No, I don't want to give you mine and no. I don't want to need you nowhere.
Hi, Shelps.
Who?
Oh, sorry, Dust.
My name's Shelly. Who the fuck is Des? Don't you ever call me
Oh, I thought
somebody.
you was. You reminded me of this.
Don't you ever call me
You
some
remind.
white
Don't you come
trash
up. Listen
name like
here.
that.
First of all, who were you holding? You reminded me of this old hole I used to know named Dusty Dusty. Okay, so I thought that's who you were. I didn't have my glasses on. Mind your business, Shelly. Who were you holding? Whose baby was that? You dirty. I knew your ass was cheating.
I was babysitting.
Oh,
Your
okay.
kid. That's your kid, by the way. Well,
bring it back, kidnapper. I can do that too. How are we in such? We were over here in such a serious conversation, and it ended like that.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
You know, I just got into town, and the first thing I thought was, I've got to see Miss Angela, because I just remember when I was a little girl, and Mom and Daddy couldn't, feed all of us, and I remember you used to.
I would just put you right on there.
You used to make us those kitty litter patties. Mm-hmm.
Right. I thought it was the breastfeeding, but that too. Listen, I would help out however I could. A police officer did it, and she got promoted at work.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Of course. It's just me and you here, Shelly. You can ask me anything you want. Nobody will ever know.
Did you know that you can sell your placenta?
I did.
Yeah.
Actually, it's against the law. I mean, unless you don't care about laws, then fuck it. Do it.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I've been a rebel my whole life.
Yeah, not me. I'm a square. You're more of an oval.
I'm more of a triangle.
You can be whatever you want.
I'll stick you in the ass,
Oh my. Doesn't sound very comfortable.
Yeah, it's not.
Dude, I so did that today. I kid you not.
What?
Cut my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I was just wondering, what kind of serious conversation were you having?
We were just talking about this chick that comes onto this here interwebs and constantly she actually is a scammer. Won't admit she's scamming. Anyway, she just scammed for thousands and thousands and had the audacity to come on Halloween and be like, if 100 of you just sent me $20, that'd be about $2,000. And then have the audacity to get mad when people didn't do it. She only got sent $30. She's like, well,
what?
Yeah, she's like, I only got $30, so I'm gonna go to TikTok and try there. How do you just come online and ask for $2,000 when you just got 12 or 20,000?
Shelby did a live with a creator the other day who is asking for $20,000 loans from people on here. I knew the chat. I knew the chat was about to start saying, "Is it Faith?"
$20,000.
Her name's Faith.
Oh, Faith.
Keeping the Faith. Faith Lornack.
Yeah. That's not a good name for her. Keeping the Faith, because there's no faith left. Like, I've given up all faith. If that's the faith. If you're asking all the scamming that I've heard that she's done, people have asked me to cover her so much. I'm like, I do not need that bad voodoo over here. Voodoo, whatever, same thing.
Yet you welcomed Shelby with open arms.
Yeah, well, Shelbs is, just Shelly between you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Shelbs is special. So I was able to bend the little rules because, he likes to bend it backwards too. So I thought, well, I could bend some rules a little bit to keep Shelbs around because he's a little special, my little heart. So, girl, he told me, not you. I wasn't supposed to tell you. So keep that between us.
What do you mean he likes to bend it backwards?
Like he said, he'd bend it backwards and then take one. Listen, that's for
take what? Oh, wait, hold on, and take what?
That's for
wait, you said I take what, bitch? Hold the fuck up, ho.
Ho? Where you want to go?
Well, You're talking about bend it backwards and take what?
Listen, take a drink of your Diet Coke. Or what do you call it? I don't know.
Cocaine, iced coffee.
Iced coffee, all the same. You're
What were
so
you?
busy.
Well, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I keep doing
No,
this.
it was perfect.
I just apologize. I just wanted to have a little fun.
I love that we can do that. We can be on two separate lives without even ever communicating, and just come in and both be in character just like that. It was perfect. It's beautiful. It's natural.
Always.
He's in perfect
I was
mood.
just teasing the chat with some recordings that I have.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So scared.
So, I mean, that may be an age gap thing where she's, nice to what she feels like is a.
Hold on, let's just rewind a little.
She will say anything with anyone as like a gay man or.
That actually was sent to both of them. And the reason, and people were like, well, you can't do it unless it was, you had to have it notarized. You absolutely do not have to have it notarized. You don't have to have any of that.
Right.
That's not, a cease and desist letter is not anything that is, it's just saying if it continues, then we will proceed to the next step. It's basically a letter of warning.
I know what that is.
And saying I sent them.
I was like, who is this? What's happening?
It has to be sent in any particular way. It just has.
Well, I just thought that I just felt like it was time to like show the wannabe tea pages what it's like
how it's done.
to actually serve up a little tea. So I just dug into the vault and I started digging out some phone recordings that I have with consent, by the way. And I have the consent on the recording. And that one might be an hour and 6 minute long phone recording between myself and Brianna Olsen's attorney who reached out to me. I also have another one between.
I have an hour and 6 minutes.
Well, do you have that offline? Because
I do.
Anyway, I also have another one too. Some people that they purchased product from that were looking for them. And I have all the receipts to go with it. And I have the Zelle transaction of Ashley Trevino covering Santos's tab the day they came back in town to visit W, because the first time they came in town. Yeah. So I just started, I just figured like, I held on to them because a good T page never plays all their cards. Like I've said it a couple of times in this live. And these aren't even all of them. And Brianna knows that. Isn't that right, Brianna? I have a couple of more from.
Yeah, she loves watching us. And really fast, let me just say before Chet comes and be like, ha ha, I told you I am not a T page. The Shelbster. Yeah. However,
I personally don't really consider myself a T page. Do I guess present
do we
tea?
sip a little,
Sure. I mean, I feel like I'm more of a commentary page, but like whatever anybody wants to classify me as, I'm that.
Right. I feel you. I just want to say, because I know somebody like, he just told me.
Yeah.
He is teen. We love a good tea. Is there such a three-way call with 500 people listening? Yeah.
I'm about to post a little clip of some key moments from it, and then whenever I'm ready, I'll unprivate the YouTube link, but you can have it whenever you want. I just have to send you the link. You just can't share it to anybody. And if you
Red Rover, send it right on. And I will not. That was, you know me. I've shared some important information. And you've done so good at keeping it, hush about, the other one that could never be found.
Oh, Courtney.
All right. And you did so good at keeping that for
Courtney
so
Kardashian.
long. Yes, the dashes.
I don't know what you're talking about. What I do know is that
you should really keep your you should never indecently do anything that's not requested or approved.
You should
use the right exposure on when you're doing your pictures, when you're printing your pictures. Make sure to always use the right exposure. I'm just
Yeah.
I fucked mine up one time, so you know.
Also, I feel like if you're gonna use social media as a way to vent out your racism and say that you can't wait to see Mexicans back in cages because they voted for Trump, so they deserve to be back in cages, you should do it on a platform that doesn't have your legal name. I mean, you shouldn't do it at all, but I feel like if you're gonna do it, be a little bit smarter.
Whoa.
And like one that doesn't have like your pictures all over it, your friends all over it, your family all over, like maybe do it under like an alias.
You know, one would think. But listen, she stands by everything she does and says. And so, you know, then come on.
10 toes and 2 cankles down, baby. What? I can make that joke. She posted me on her story today about doing rugs. Fuck her.
Listen, you can do whatever you want to.
And I always do.
I know.
I'm about to do a bump right now. And what?
And knew it.
In my closet. Y'all aren't ready for these Christmas decorations, though. When y'all thought I was snowed out before, honey, it's about to be lit up in here. Winter Wonderland.
And 2 nights ago. Oh, I'm the topic over there every night, Stephanie. Every day, every night.
Are they still going? I didn't even know they
Me
still...
and the Shelbster. Yeah, Stephanie says, I just happened to run across a page the other night and she was talking, you were the topic.
Girl, I
Lives.
I don't know, Ash, but she should take psych meds and get a therapist. A lot of people around here should. Should I take psych meds and have a therapist?
Tiff said, someone just said Shelby looked like a Christmas topper. Oh, I heard he's a bottomer. A Christmas bottomer.
I want to know where you're getting this information from.
I don't know, Tiff, who said it? Wait, did you hear that before? Me saying you're the bottomer. You said it.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. Where's the hubs? You said it.
Like he would know.
I swear you said. Why would I just come up with that? Oh.
I don't know.
You're fine.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for me, you know.
I would have no clue. Oh, Boxer Mom said he so did with the green. You're right, with the green tree. I didn't even notice that with the green shirt. Boxer Mom said, I love it. Yes, Santos said, when Brie was pregnant. I did hear that when he said when Brie was pregnant. Yeah, then he tried to laugh. He's like, you guys, I said when she was in her first trimester. No, the fuck you didn't, Santos.
Yeah, you know, he's so angry. And I get where he's at in his journey right now. I mean, not entirely, but I do for the most part because I've been there. And I know that like we all kind of like, you know, because they are fucking pieces of shit, but there's always a place inside of me that there's like a soft spot for all of them because I just know what it is. I know what they're going through, and there's moments where I'm watching Santos by himself, like when he's not with anybody. I remember when he was at that hotel, like crying or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that they deserve sympathy by any stretch of the imagination, but there's moments where I watch him and I'm like, God, he's so broken, and he doesn't even understand. Like,
we were literally, Shelby, I kid you not, we were on my live earlier today. We were legitimately talking about this. I said the same thing. I said, listen, I am not defending him in any way, shape, or form because he's a horrible person. However, I'm terrified of where this is going to go because he is emotional. And now he's been told by Bree so many times whenever he cries or has an outlet, you're a weak bitch, you're an embarrassment to us, etc. And so now he won't do that.
I'm covering everything about my mouth. Sorry.
The abuse is getting the AB is getting worse between her to him. You know what I'm saying? Everything is getting a lot worse, and it's very scary. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I've never been in like a situation that was violent on rugs. I've been in a situation that was violent, but like my situation with my husband is very opposite of that. He is a very like, he's just, well, there was one time I thought he was gonna carve me. Nice. Rightfully so. I feel like when you hit that like 100K mark of like, Yeah, I feel like a good shank or two is due, but I don't know. No, but I've never been in that type of situation. So I can imagine like it's just even scarier. And it's not like I think he's sitting around just like afraid, but like I think he's afraid of what he is probably starting to feel that he could be capable of if pushed too far.
Absolutely. And I literally like, just said that.
I want to just say to everyone too, like on both sides and just anybody out there watching, and Santos, I know that you like to peep my lives and I know you think that I'm just your biggest hater in the world. Dude, get the fuck out. One of y'all, get the fuck out. Because I'm telling you, people think that this is all just internet stuff and whatever, and y'all can sit here and pretend and play and say this is just, you know, made up online. No, it's not. And eventually, it's going to get to a point of no return, and one of y'all are going to do something that y'all are going to regret for the rest of your life. I promise you. I've seen it happen more times than I would like to admit.
Reactive abuse is some of the worst.
It's just escalating. Like, it's just escalating, and not even just like the physical abuse that y'all are doing to one another, the harm that y'all are doing to yourself. Like we can physically see it. I was watching Brianna on stream or a clip of her on stream the other day, and I was like, God damn, like you were never the, you know, prettiest thing, but that was mean. But she looked like the life was being sucked out of her.
Oh yeah, I put a picture up of like right after she had baby W, and like I did this like a month ago, and you couldn't even tell it was the same person. Like the dark circles, the sunken, it was, she looks rough.
It's bad.
And we literally were just talking about this, and I was saying, again, I'm not saying that I'm not excusing his behavior or whatever, but he is really, I'm terrified he's really at a point with that reactive abuse. And what he's going to be able to do because of his size and his strength is going to be more than what he wants, and he's going to regret it. And it is a very horrible and toxic situation. And I, you know, again, people think that I just absolutely hate the two of them. It's not that, you guys. None of us hate anybody because we don't even know them. We're just grown-ass adults that have been through stuff and have seen stuff. And we truly see that it's like a train wreck waiting to happen, and neither one of them will listen to turn, get off the track, whatever it is, right? Whatever it's saying. And we just know what's coming, and we don't want it. We don't want that to happen.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't have a little hate, but I think it's more so just like the action than it is the person. Because like you said, we don't really know them. I mean, I feel like after this month marks an entire year that I have since I made my very first Brianna Olsen video. God help me. Mine
was 1 year on the 30th, 29th or 30th. We celebrated my 1 year anniversary. But anyways, go on.
He said the other day, if you're okay with it, why should you guys have something to say? Okay with what, Emily? I
think she's saying if he's okay with him, then why are we worried about it? Well, one, no one should do that to somebody. And two, again, that reactive AB that's coming is what he's going to do to her. And he's going to pay the consequences behind bars. She's been able to do it and get away with it and just it keep happening. And she's not going behind bars. He's going to. She's a people caller. She's going to call the people. She's calling the people. She's a people caller.
Yeah, I think also like my feelings on it are just so like personal. I mean, my dad was an addict specifically on that and that among other things, but he was so just abusive to my whole, like my mom protected us a lot as much as she could, but all of us. And so I just know how these things can turn out, and you may think right now like you're good because it hasn't gotten to that point, but sometimes you can't control it when you're under the influence. And I know that they both like to pretend like they're not doing stuff. I'm telling you, from 13 and a half years of strong fucking use, y'all are. And I don't know, man. And this is another thing too. People think that like, I want to be a hater. Ask Brianna to go check her Instagram DMs and ask her what I sent her back in April, and ask her to read it to you in its entirety. And there wasn't a single ounce of hate. I reached out to her with kindness and compassion. I offered her help. And I didn't want it to be on the internet. I didn't need fucking clout I didn't need anybody to know about it. But I saw her and Valet and the rest of those girls in that house in a very dangerous situation. I didn't really know much about the trafficking part, but I knew a lot about the rug part. And I've been to a couple of rehabs, you know, or 13, I don't know. But also like, I think having somebody reach out and say like, I relate to you. And like, if you want out, you can get out. Even if I'm not the one who helps you, like you can get out.
Right.
Can sometimes be like a stepping stone to doing so. I've not always treated her like this, but the comments that she's made about me, the comments she's made about my husband, the comments that she's made about my family, I wouldn't fucking piss on her if she was on fire. Sorry about it.
She did the same with me. I reached out to
would.
You would, because you're a nice guy. She did the same to me too. Like I said, both of them got a message at the same time stating the same thing, and I got 2 very different responses. One, thank you, I appreciate it. Short, sweet, simple, to the point. The other was like, fuck you, you old fat white bitch.
And let me guess, Valet was the one that was short and sweet and to the point?
No, mine was in the beginning. Mine was to John and Bree.
And, got it.
And the other one was, fuck you, old fat white bitch. I don't need no help from nobody, or what. I can't remember what it says, and now her page is gone, so I don't have it. But something along those lines. And we had a few conversations back and forth in regards to that, and it was always the same thing: is I have no regrets. I don't give a what you think or what you say. I'm gonna do me. And I was like, and so if you lose your son in the midst of it, no regrets, no regrets. Okay. Well.
No, because I stand on this. I think Brianna is doing exactly what Brianna planned to do the entire time. I don't think Brianna wants custody. I think that if you really paid attention from jump, she has done everything she possibly can, aside from the fact of like just straight. See, here's the thing. Brianna's smart. She's walking that fine line of public scrutiny and not giving a fuck. And she knows that if she just doesn't give a fuck to the public, she's going to be drugged for it. People are going to turn on her, the little audience that they have over there or whatever. She can't just outright say like, I don't really give a fuck whether or not like John can deal with it. I don't really want to deal with it. I personally would respect her a lot more if she went to John, or her attorney went to John's attorney and said like, hey, she's not in a place for this. She needs to like go get help or whatever. I mean, even if she doesn't want to get help right now, just like stop all this. I would respect her more if she was just like, I'm not in a place to be a mom. But I think she's doing exactly what Brianna set out to do. She knows what she's doing when they tease all this bullshit and when they bring, do the FaceTime calls on visits and, they're leaking addresses and saying it's other people, and they know what they're doing. He knows what she's doing by bringing John up on stream.
Yep.
Saying he wants to unalive her is what some attorney said. Shut the fuck up. No attorney told you that.
I literally, so when we talked about it, I was like, nobody, I even acted out how that call would have gone. Imagine that attorney would have lost their license so fast. You've got to be shitting me. No way in hell am I ever believing that. Unless that attorney wants to lose her license, just like he wants to lose.
Could you imagine him just sitting there?
I'm not outside watcher.
Bro, he can see all around.
Fuck
him. I don't give a fuck. But could you imagine him just sitting in the hallway at the courthouse and some attorney just walking up to him